So how has the first year at eXp been? You got to watch this video to find out, baby. Here we go. I have an announcement to make. It's an announcement that's been 2+ years in the making. And this is one that I'm thrilled to announce. And that is that my team, the Tyler Miller team, is going to be partnering with a new brokerage called eXp Realty. That was 1 year ago today. It's crazy to think that literally today, a year ago, the Tyler Miller team went over to eXp Realty. And I cannot wait to tell you how it's been being at eXp Realty over the last year. In that post I made a year ago, I quoted John Maxwell, and the quote was, "Change is inevitable, but growth is optional." And man, could that have not been more true for the year of 2022 in real estate and for our team? I'd say the main word to define the Tyler Miller team move from our previous brokerage to eXp is leverage. We have learned so much about how to leverage our systems, how to leverage each other's talents, how to leverage just everything that our team makes up to give each other more time, to help our clients better, to be focused more on things that we value. Some people, they want to do investment properties. Some people, they want to help 80 clients. Some people want to travel more. Some people want to, everybody has their own thing. And our systems on our team, because of our partnership with eXp and all the things we've learned, is really built to help each other leverage all of that so that they can focus on what they want to do versus being somebody who is being run by their business. They're the ones in charge of their business now. And it's all because of all the things we've learned since being here. So first off, the main reason that we went to eXp Realty that I stated in my post a year ago was for peer collaboration and partnership with other agents doing things just far better and greater than I ever dreamt possible. And man, I cannot express how huge it has been for my business, for my personal life, for all my team members. It's been life-changing to be partnered with as many amazing agents as I am. So when I came over from Edina Realty to eXp, I had this many business partners. I had 0. Now I can say that I have over 50 direct business partners that we are literally all incentivized to help each other grow in our business and help sell more houses and help more clients. And I have over 6,000 indirect business partners that I continually am collaborating and masterminding with on a daily and weekly basis, whether it's through Zoom, Slack, text messages, in-person events. It's been incredible, and my mindset has just exploded even more over the past year. And this is only the beginning. I can tell you that there are many other partners that I'm currently in talks with that will be coming over to eXp shortly, so keep a watch for that. And I need to take a quick, just 15-20 seconds to thank some special people that I've partnered with. So first off, Taylor Kilty. Man, having you as a business partner is great, but having you as one of my best friends has been life-changing. And I just want you to know how much I care about you. And it's crazy to think that wouldn't have happened if I didn't come to eXp. It's just like, it's not always business, guys. There's more to life than being at a company where, you're looked at as this great employee or great realtor or whatever, but not having a ton of like-minded people. Someone like Taylor, I can tell you, has changed my life in many, many ways, mainly in my personal life versus business. Parker Pemberton, man, the stuff that you have helped me with has been, I can't even put words to it. Thank you for your expertise. Thank you for your guidance. Thanks for being a great leader. All my other partners, Dan Beer, Kyle Whistle, Julie DeRoche, AJ Pedersen. Don't think I'm leaving anybody out there. I learn so much from you guys on a daily basis. And I know people that aren't at eXp, just you can't understand, and I'm sure you think that we don't talk every day and we don't do stuff together and whatever. We do. And, I walked an investment property the other day. AJ had no reason to be there, but AJ came because he's done 15 of them. And he gave me his insight, something that I would have never gotten unless being partnered with him. It's little things like that just, I feel like with my partners, at eXp, the people that are actually incentivized to help me grow and help me be successful, there's nothing that I can't do, and there's nothing that they can't help me with, because they've all done something along the way that I haven't done. And just want to say thank you to all you guys. You have changed my life, you've changed my business, and I love you all. Now, to try to explain to you guys all the different things that I have learned from my business partners here at eXp Realty would take literally 2 hours of a video. So rather than go into every single detail, I want to touch on a couple of the main ones. So the first one is how to actually run a real estate team. So I started a team out of pure just organic need. I had too much business, I couldn't keep up with it, and slowly built up a structure with staff and agents that I felt worked perfectly at the time. Now, looking back at to what I was doing previous to eXp, I didn't have any clue of what I was doing. You know, you think you have it all figured out, and then you hear and see what other people are doing, and you're just like, wow, I was doing that all wrong. So I would say the first huge change that has come from growth over the last year has been the way our team is set up, the way it's run, all the support, all of the systems we have in place now that we didn't have before. And I want to touch on a few of those right now. So real quick, an update on the team and where we're at before we get into some of the things that I've added in. When we came over to eXp, we had 4 agents, including myself, and 3 staff members. Through the growth mindset and just all the little value adds we've added into the team, I'm happy to say that the Tyler Miller team now consists of 15 agents by the end of September here, and we have 5 staff members to ultimately provide a better experience for our clients, but also our team members, because in order to run a successful team, you have to be providing value not just to your clients, but also to your agents, and empower them. And that is one thing that we have really focused on over the past year, is just giving our agents on our team every tool and resource they need to go out there and sell as many houses as possible and to help as many people as possible. And that has been kind of the biggest change of them all. So for our team members, some of the things we've implemented that I would have never really figured out on my own are, for example, we have an internal communication system. It sounds simple, right? But it's like we were just communicating via text message before. We don't do that anymore. It's not trackable. Things get messy. We have a much more, seamless communication system. We also have a mentorship program, which is probably the greatest thing that we've ever come up with, because to think that I can train every single agent 100% on my own and give them the time that they need and also be with my family and sell houses just isn't possible. So to grow, we had to implement a way to have our experienced agents help out our newer agents. And I can tell you that the newer agents love it. The experienced agents absolutely love it. And it is something that created this awesome little internal culture within the team where everybody is so supportive and just so, involved in each other's businesses that it just makes it such an amazing place to learn how to sell real estate, and also to continue to enhance your real estate game as an experienced agent, because, you can't afford to be sitting on the sidelines when you're supposed to be mentoring a brand new agent. So love that system that we have for our agents. My team members also have weekly training with the team. They also have weekly masterminds with all of our eXp Realty partners. And I can tell you that has tremendously impacted not only my business, but their business, because, sometimes your team leader doesn't have all the answers. Sometimes it's nice to be able to turn to other people who are really, really good at one specific thing and have them give you their game plan and their playbook on how to do it. And my team members have really leveraged that. It's helping them with their business, but it's also helping them with financial things in their personal life. We have a Financial Fridays Zoom every single Friday where they're learning how to manage their money, because as they make more money, sometimes they don't understand what to do with it. So it's just little things like that have really been such a huge help for my team members to just have a better grip on their personal life, their finances, and their business goals. We even have a system in our team now where our team members are so empowered that they can go find basically any training we've ever done. They can go find any of our processes. They can go find, just anything they need to leverage their business. without having to wait for me to get back to them. You know, it's just little things like that that seem so simple, but when you're kind of building a team on the fly and you're just kind of figuring it out as you go, you know, you have some blind spots. And I realized that my team members were not really empowered without having to talk to me every single time. And so that's been such an amazing thing for our team members to just leverage whenever they need something. We were also able to hire our first ever director of experience, and that is mainly for our agents. Again, to make sure that they have everything that they need, that their experience on the team is exactly what we promised them. We need to have somebody that's in charge of making sure that they're happy, you know. And so it's just doing everything in our power to ensure that our team members have everything they need was kind of the main focus of this switch and the growth. Now, for those of you who have worked with us before or who have been following our team for years, you know who the wonderful Kayla Coleman is, right? She was my assistant, my director of operations and transaction coordinator and marketing person and everything over the years, and sometimes all at once, right, Kayla? I'm happy to say that she now has a new job title, which is COO. That's right, she is running the business for me when I'm doing something else, you know. And that didn't just happen. That we have to have a plan for that because Kayla is doing so much, right? And so with this transition, there's a partner of mine named John Glutch. John has a team of 23 plus international team members, right, that are on his staff. So hearing someone like that talk about that gave me the power and confidence to go and hire my own international team member to take a lot of the transaction tasks off of Kayla's plate. And now she can focus more on the business because Kayla is amazing. She has so much knowledge and she can only do so much, right? And as we continue to grow and sell more homes, she can't do everything. And so I'm happy to be able to, you know, take some stuff off of her plate, lighten her load, let her use all of her knowledge over the past 6 years of being in real estate with me to help more of our, you know, higher priority things in our business, and also to just not be as stressed out. So super happy to have been able to do that for Kayla over the last year. And through all of these systems and these resources we've implemented, I've also been heavily focused on production, mainly finding more production for the team. And when we were at our previous brokerage, we were averaging about 100 inquiries a month, okay? And I'm happy to say that since coming over to eXp, we have been able to 4 times that, where we're averaging about 100 inquiries a week when it comes to you know, leads for our team members. And that right there was one of the hardest nuts to crack, if you will, when you've never really had to do that in the past. You know, as a realtor, I've never really had to worry about finding more business. I've always just been really good at, you know, working with people and naturally having business. And so that was a huge help that I owe a ton to my business partners to be able to bring in more business for the team. And I can tell you our team members are definitely happy about that one. I'm also happy to report that our team is on track for our best year ever in number of clients helped and also in volume for those in the real estate industry. And on top of that, I was able that when we came over to eXp, I was able to do 2 things. And these were 2 of my biggest focuses for our team members. One, I was able to immediately give them all a pay raise. With eXp's model, there's just a few less expenses that we have. So I was able to kind of pass that on to the team members and immediately give them a pay raise. And then on top of that, with every brokerage, every real estate brokerage, there's, you know, some sort of fees owed to the brokerage, right? Through our growth, we were able to achieve what's called mega team status. And what that means is that the amount of fees that my agents pay the brokerage got cut in more than half. So they're saving about, I don't know, $10,000 a piece from when we first started at eXp. And then on top of that, they got a pay raise. So that's the amazing part of this business model is there's just so many ways to help other people that I couldn't unsee it once I saw it a year ago. Actually, it was like 3 years ago, but I couldn't unsee what I saw. because it would help everybody, not just myself. It'd help our clients, our team members, our staff, and me and my family. And that I'm so proud to be able to say that team members are making more money, and we're also helping more people than ever before. And along those same lines, with being able to help as many people as we ever have before, meaning clients, some people would maybe say, well, oh, maybe, I don't know, maybe they're helping more people, but the service has gotten worse or whatever. And all I can say is, the fact is, in the last year, we've received more 5-star reviews on Google than any other year previous, which makes me maybe the most proud, because no matter what happens with my real estate business, no matter what happens with the team, always at the core of what I want is to ensure that the service to our clients is always exceeding expectations. It's always that 6-star experience. And everything that I do, even though it may affect some team members in a positive light, or it may, help free up time or resources for myself, it's always to add a better experience to the client. And again, there's no really other way to track it other than reviews. And we've had more 5-star reviews on Google this year than any other year before, which I'm super, super, super proud of. Now, a lot of this move was for the team, obviously, but there's also some benefits to my personal life that I want to share with you guys, because as much as everything is for the team and clients, it also has to make sense for me and my family. And so, as I mentioned many times in the past, the business model at eXp allows a realtor to make income in multiple different ways. There's something called revenue share, where the company will actually share half of their revenue with all of their agents. It's kind of an agent-owned brokerage. With the revenue share portion, I've been able to personally sell less homes, spend more time with my family, spend more time helping the team grow, and more time focusing on delivering the best experience to my clients, but also not necessarily sacrificing our financial situation. And to think that, all that I have done to gain this revenue share, which is just a passive monthly income, all I've had to do is do what I've been doing all along, which is just helping other agents with their businesses. And it's just an incredible business model. And to think where I was a year ago, to having 0 business partners, to now being partnered with over 50 and getting paid by the company to help them, it's surreal. It's crazy. I love that it kind of has worked out in this way, and it's allowed me to be in front of so many amazing people that, yes, I'm helping them, but they're absolutely helping me. And it's all about, surrounding yourself with like-minded people that can push you out of your comfort zone, because when you're uncomfortable, that means you're growing. And I'm just all about that. And so I just want to touch on that. The revenue share here at eXp is absolutely a real thing. And it's just a wonderful value add to being at this amazing brokerage. And one reason of many why I decided to make this change, not only for myself, but it's a thing that my team members can also pursue. So that's been a huge asset to allow me to be able to deliver better experience to my agents and my clients. So I want to touch on that just a little further, because if we're not working to better our personal lives, then what is this all about, right? And so because of the revenue share, because of the systems we built out for the team, because of all these value adds from my business partners, I've been able to spend more time with my family than ever before. My kids are 7 and 9, and I know that these years are gonna go by quick, and they still wanna snuggle with me, they still need me, and in a few short years, they're gonna wanna be with their friends. And I can't sacrifice that. These years are so important, and so this move has allowed me to spend more time with them than ever before. I rarely miss my kids' sporting events or school plays or anything like that. Still haven't gotten up enough courage to do coaching for my kids' stuff, just in case I do miss, but I'm basically there every single time. And in real estate, that's just not really common or possible. And so this move has just done so much for me and my family. Also, hopefully you guys can tell, but I'm down 15 pounds from a year ago. And that is something I've struggled with for a long time. Now, you know, hey, I'm not crazy overweight or anything, but I'm a little bit rounder in some areas than I would like. And I've never been able to lose weight. I've just slowly gained weight since I was in high school. And, you know, selling less houses, because I don't have to sell as many as I used to, allows me to work from home more. And it allows me to focus maybe more so on myself and try to take care of myself, cook some more meals. And because of that, I've been able to stick to, you know, a diet where it's actually working. And it's like, if I think back to like my main stressors in life, yeah, like my business is stressful, but like my health and wellness have always kind of bothered me. So the fact that, hey, in the last year, I've actually found a diet that works, I can stick to it because I'm not out trying to sell 80 houses every single year, because again of the leverage that this business model has given to me and my team, I'm able to do it. And man, it just feels so good. I'm literally lighter, but I feel lighter and just more positive. You know, I don't have that weight hanging over me all the time, of like, hey, you're doing great in real estate, but you're not taking care of yourself. So that's been another just big difference between, you know, a year ago and today. Over the past year, me and my family have been able to travel almost every single month. In case you didn't notice, my background scenery is a little bit different than my first video. Currently here in beautiful Lake Tahoe. Never been here before. It's incredible. And sold a house this morning, you know, and to be able to know that, hey, the Tyler Miller team back home in Minnesota is functioning at full capacity while I'm on a beach in Lake Tahoe is what this move is all about. It's why people come to a cloud-based brokerage like eXp. It pushes you out of your comfort zone. It pushes you to grow and to create systems and leverage so that you don't have to be sitting behind a desk 24/7. And you know, that is what's very, very important to me and my wife, is to be able to do these things with our kids while they're so young. And I just can't tell you like how different my mindset and life is just from this subtle move to new brokerage. I also want to take a quick second to just thank my wife, Ashley. The journey that we've been on over the past year and a half has been amazing, scary, exciting, challenging in all different facets of life. But I could have never done any of it without your support, and I just want you to know how much I love you, and thank you for believing in this vision, and thank you for giving me the confidence and the flexibility and the freedom I need to make this all happen for not only our family, but for our team and for all of our business partners. You're incredible. I don't deserve you, and I love you very much. And to all my team members out there who either came with me to eXp, Jordan Chan, Jaden, myself, Kayla, Peyton, I just want to say thank you so much for believing in me and taking a chance, because I think if we look back at where we were a year ago to now, I think we'd all agree we're in a better position. And to all of you team members that have joined our team in the past year, I can't thank you enough for believing in what we're doing. It means so much to me to be able to help you guys and to be able to just do it all together, be a part of something bigger than myself, be a part of something great. And none of this at all would be worth it without you guys. I hope you know how much I care about you. I hope you know how much I work to try to help you guys better your businesses and better your life. Everything I do with our team, it has you guys at the center, has you guys at the core, because this is great. It's got my name on the hat. It's not about me, it's about our team. It's about you guys. I love all of you. Thank you so much for trusting in me every single day. I'm sure I drive you crazy at times. The feeling is mutual, but I still love you, and I wouldn't have it any other way. And I'm looking forward to what we're gonna do moving forward. And I should probably touch on this because most of you know that, hey, there was kind of a family dynamic with me and being at Edina Realty. My father still works there. I'm still invited to Christmas. I actually talk to my dad and hang out with my dad probably once a week. And I still work with some people at Edina Realty, actually. And so it's a great relationship. But hey, there's business and there's personal. And this was just a pure business decision a year ago, and one that, for many, many reasons, personal, team focused, our expenses, our books, all that stuff, can point to as the right move for us. But yes, I still talk to my dad. He doesn't hate me. And, you know, I'm just grateful that I had the opportunity to work with him for so long. And I definitely miss it. But, you know, you got to do what's right for not just myself, right? And so, yeah, in case anybody's wondering, we still hang out, and I'm still invited to Christmas. All right, so I want to wrap up with 3 things. 1, the company outlook of eXp, the outlook of the Tyler Miller team, and where the housing market is headed from now to into 2023. So let's start with eXp. When I joined eXp a year ago, they were 62,000 agents strong. They were just branching out worldwide. Fast forward to today, eXp is almost at 90,000 agents, and definitely worldwide. They have, you know, agents in so many different countries. At this point, we can help you with any of your needs, even worldwide, which is phenomenal. They expect to be at 500,000 agents within the next 5 years. The real estate industry is changing. If you look back at my post a year ago, I predicted this. I said a solo agent cannot be sustainable. They can't do the same things that a team can do. And in 2022, I was proven correct. 2022 is the first year in, I think, like 12 to 15 years in the real estate industry that the agent count went down, meaning there's agents getting out of the industry. That is going to continue through 2023, 2024, because the market is no longer what it was back during COVID. It's a hard job. It has been forever. But not everybody understands what they need to do as a realtor to be successful. In fact, 95% of agents fail in the first 5 years. But as I predicted, and as I can see, more and more agents are going to be joining teams. More and more agents are going to be leaving the industry because the consumer, the client, expects so much more of an agent today than they did pre-COVID. They expect it to be easy. They expect it to be seamless. They expect you to be able to be on call 24/7 and provide a 6-star experience. That was something that our team has been doing forever, right? But it hasn't been expected. Now it's expected. And agents out there are starting to realize, like, holy cow, this is a tough gig. And people aren't just going to work with me just because I post a video on Facebook. You have to do more day in and day out. And so 2022 and 2023 are going to be looked back at a time where the great agents rose to the top, and most of the other agents decided this probably wasn't the right fit for them. And it's what I saw coming, you know, and that's why we had to make this change. So what's the housing market going to look like moving into 2023? Well, in case you didn't notice, the interest rates have went up, which is expected. We have to hedge inflation, right? Like, we can't be going to the gas pump and have it being $6 a gallon. We can't be paying triple what we were paying for a gallon of milk 2 years ago. It's just not sustainable. So they have to do something to get people to stop spending money. That is raising the interest rates, right? So we stop borrowing money on things that we just don't really need. Now, I will say that houses probably aren't one of those things, right? Houses are something that is a tremendous investment. It's going to be, and always has been, probably one of the best investments you can make. Now, are you going to maybe pay a little bit more on an interest rate today than you did back in the COVID pandemic? Absolutely you will. However, you're not going to have to compete against 40 other offers, right? So you're not going to have to waive an inspection. You're not going to have to go $50,000 over the asking price. You're not going to have to sell your house and stay in a hotel because you don't have a house yet, but you had to sell your house first because you couldn't buy another one without that. It's a more normal, stabilized market, but it's also still an appreciating asset. So instead of the market increasing by 10%, 12%, we're probably going to see back to normal, 3 to 4%, maybe 5% appreciation in value. It's going to be an amazing market for everybody. There's great opportunities for anyone right now. And You've probably heard it from me before. There's no guarantee, right? But rates, interest rates, they're going to go down eventually. They're not just going to keep going up. So if you know that, if you can afford the house at today's interest rates, get the location you want, get the house that you want. In other words, marry the house and then date the rate. You can always change when you're dating, right? Eventually, you're going to find an interest rate that makes more sense to you in the next year or two. You're going to refinance. You're going to have an amazing house. You got it at an incredible price. You didn't have to sell off your firstborn child to get it. And you're going to now have a much more affordable payment. And then you're going to be able to take that equity that you've earned over the past couple of years, and you're going to be able to go buy an investment property. You're going to be able to go buy that VRBO, that vacation rental. You're going to be able to just pay off some debt, pay off some student loans. Whatever it is that you need to better in your life, you'll be able to do it when you own a home. And you've heard this saying before, but it's not about timing the market. It's not about figuring out when it's going to crash or any of that type of stuff, right? It's not about timing. It's about time in the market. If you buy real estate and wait, you will be in a far better position than you would be if you're sitting here trying to wait for the right time and then buy real estate. Don't make that mistake. Don't listen to the media. The market is phenomenal. There's houses available in a plentiful amount right now that we haven't had in years. Why wouldn't you buy right now? So all I have to say is 2023 is going to be one of the best years we've ever had in real estate, not just for realtors, but for you guys, the clients. It's an incredible, incredible time, and you need to take advantage of it. The ones who understand this, it should resonate, right? When everybody goes left, you go right, right? That's just what you do. You don't do what everybody else is doing, right? So if there's a lot of people that are scared right now because, oh, the rates went up, it's probably a time that you should do it because there's less competition. There's less buyers in the market. So just know that if you buy a house now, a year from now, that house is going to be worth more money. There's still not nearly enough houses out there. So I hope that makes sense. I hope you guys understand the opportunity that you have in the real estate industry or in the market right now. This is what we needed. We needed some buyers to exit because it just wasn't a sustainable, market for people. There was people that they literally couldn't buy a house because they couldn't be competitive. It's just not a fair market. So I'm very, very happy to tell you that market is probably not coming back, and it's going to be an incredible market for both buyers and sellers moving forward from now into 2023. So now what can you expect from the Tyler Miller team and myself moving forward into 2023 in our second year at eXp? Well, the first thing I would say is if you go back to that quote, right? John Maxwell, change is inevitable, growth is optional. We're choosing to grow even more in many different ways, not just in bodies, not just in agents, but in systems, in values, in culture. There are so many things that we're going to be adding into our team over the next year, and I'm super excited about it because it's just going to help our team members' lives, it's going to help our clients, it's going to help so many people. There's this fire that has been lit inside of me since I came to eXp, and I just want to help as many people as I possibly can. I've been put in this position. I've had success in real estate from all of you amazing people out there to support me. And I'm going to use that to the best of my abilities, not just to help me and my family, but to help everyone in their family. And so I'm going to be doing everything in my power to up our production, help more families into homes. I'm going to add more team members because I know what we're doing here at our team is rare and is something that not everybody can duplicate. And I know it helps our team members' lives and their families. So we're going to be doing that. And I'm obviously going to be helping as many more realtors as possible, whether they're on my team or not, because that's what we're supposed to do here at eXp. That's what is like in our blood at eXp, is to help as many realtors as possible. So I'm really, really looking forward to what 2023 is going to bring. And sincerely, I just want everybody to know watching this If you made it this far in the video, you are truly somebody that I care about the most. And all of your support over the years and this transition means everything to me. It's surreal to be making this work and to be executing the plan as we saw it. And it hasn't all been easy, I'll tell you that. It hasn't all been easy, but it's been worth it. And I can't think of anything else I'd want to be doing. I love you all very much. Watch out for the Tyler Miller team in 2023. We coming.